What up, people of Dreadlock, Archibaldo with a 20-month update. So I mentioned in the previous video, I was gonna remove all the rubber bands, so I removed all the rubber bands. I brushed out one dreadlock, and then while I was doing that, I concluded that if I ever want to get rid of them, I'm cutting them off. And what I would like to try and explain as far as my experience goes, it's gonna be the growing rate and this, that, and the other. So I don't look at my locks, or I'm not tracking their how they're coming along in a monthly basis. It's more like stages. I think I mentioned my first stage felt like it was 18 at month 18, or around that time. So it's pretty much where I'm at right now, 18 to 20 months, and this is what I concluded. I started them with and this is information needed to try and understand what I'm getting at. That I started them with the twist and rip, crochet, and backhoming, all those three methods. So all those three methods, tighten up, shrink, grow, mature, all at different rates. And I had that all going on at the same time. And that was constantly noticed. So obviously they've been growing since day one, but there's been these growth shrinking thing going on. So like that, it's very visual or visible. So at one point, around months 6, 7, 8, I'd say, I decided to blunt all the tips. And when you do that, you actually seal the ends as far as how much the loose ends can travel. So I think that pushed the loops to start happening up here and tighten the ones that were over here. Just having that sealed allowed everything to just start kind of like going back. So that was a big factor that got included, because after I did that, it shrank a little more because I aided it a little bit more. So there was that. Sometime after that, to top it off, I had decided to add. First, I made the deal that this wasn't going to be locked, right? Then I decided that didn't include this, so I added more locks here, and then all that got included into the blah that I just mentioned. So it was until month 18, or like I said, sometime around this stage, 18 to 20 months is where I'm at, that it feels like it's all caught up, all of it, all the different styles, everything is just entirely codependent on what's going on right here. And with that, you can now see a consistent growth coming from all of them. And that's where I was like, yeah, nice. Whilst thinking about it, I was like, my hair might actually be long enough to be used on its own as a, tie. And this is where I came up with. This is my first time actually using my own hair to style my own hair. The dabbler out the whole time I turned around. My bad. Alright, anyways, so that's that. It's pretty much where we're at, people with dreadlocks. So, deuces, and try and see you next month.